Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. It should let me know if it's still there, and I'll unplug it and plug it back in. Let me make sure. Yeah, it should be good. Um, it went away. Yeah, I think I just had my phone too close to my mic. Okay, cool. Yeah, it was just the phone was too close. Here's the link. All right, let's get it on, guys. Fucking thing on my face. All right. Let's see where NASDAQ's at. Oh, it went higher. Crazy. Interesting. Yeah, I was long last night, and I got out like right when we touched right there. I got out. Okay. So new daily high on NASDAQ. ES is lagging though, so we have an opportunity for like a setup for a reversal day with this. ES still in the range. Yeah, so we are one. Look at this one time framing on the hourly. Straight beautiful. Pull the chat. And there we go. Let me turn off that notification. It's gonna drive me fucking nuts. Notifications. All right, there we go. Now we shouldn't have to hear that beeping. Hey, what up, Eric? Morning, bro. Yeah, we just took it out. Yeah. Okay. So ES is lagging. Let's check YM at. YM is extremely laggy. And YM actually has a really nice setup here to go lower as it's coming into balance here. So we'll set an alert for YM here just in case it does come into this balance area. Yeah, big CIC. A big one, man. So we'll set an alert. If it taps into there, we'll pay attention. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 candles in a row up. Pretty much from that SIR that we had, it just went straight up. That SIR I posted about in the analysis. Yeah, you had it right here. Strong high break right here. Since then, it's been straight up. This is where I entered at. And then just straight up since then. So we have to wait for a reversal signal. We don't want to be like trying to fade a straight up move, right? So we got to wait for to break structure, show us that it's actually bearish, which would be this low break. Let me see this low break. And then we have like nice targets downwards. All right. The 3 point reversal system that we came up with, that's really what I look at. Like, is a redelivery complete? Is there a cracking correlation? And has there been a break of structure in SIR? Like, those three together is pretty much, I don't know the percentage, but I would assume it's very high chance of a reversal, especially if you get to like the 3 minute and above. Pretty high odds that there's a reversal. Yeah, break a one time framing, especially the hourly chart's a good. That's a really good question. Reasons. The hourly is a good time frame for that. You see a stop one time framing, you see a 2-2 reversal. That's why in the risk richest course I have you guys go over 2-2 reversals because they're very, very powerful. All right, let's pull up and reverse see what's up here. All right, so we even have a cracking correlation on the lower time frame as well. ES is coming to balance. All right, so let's get the midnight opening on our chart, all the other things that we're going to need to help us with the opening here. So the midnight opening is down here. It hasn't been crossed. It's actually in a very good spot to see price go to. And then we are going to open up with a big old gap as well. And yeah, looks pretty good. As long as the ES doesn't get some balls and try to make new highs, we should be good for reversal. Somewhere in the middle of this range here. I don't expect it to go past the Asia low or anything, but definitely see it come down into 27,840 or so. Because we have this balance area here. Very nice. All right, so let's get the 4 p.m. closing price on our chart, which is going to be right there. So it's right by the midnight opening as well, pretty close to it. All right, I think this should be good, guys. We got decent price action. We got areas that need to be redelivered lower. ES has redelivered. YM's lacking. Yeah, ES went right into this balance area here. Half back to balance on that. Very nice. It's undeniable, guys. Like if you look at what I'm teaching, it's pretty undeniable. Tink. Okay. I still have 2 more days on this account. It's almost past. I'm gonna switch to 150K so I can TPT 150K. Nah, I didn't see it. Yeah, price action science. That's what it is, dude. I like it. I like that, Eric. It is price action science. The science of price action. That's what it is too. I like it. I like it, Eric. Let's roll with it. Okay, so strong low still intact here. On the 32nd, we do have a break right there and a close below it. So I'll probably take this SIR here if it presents an opportunity to get in here. I want to see it come up to the yellow line here. Let me make that red. Just doesn't see it. Tick science, that's a good one too. I like it. I like it. You guys are on point this morning. So we have the redelivery complete on ES. We have a low time frame SIR setting up here. I'm gonna short it right now. We have to watch out for this like just blast off at the opening here though. It's been known to do some shit like this, so you gotta be careful for that. The video, oh, that last one where I was trying to get people to like wake up to what we're doing. All right, we got 2 minutes till the opening here. Hopefully the SIR is already like almost, it's like cooking back down. That'd be very good for this. Get my scale out. ES needs to chill for real, dude, or it's ruined. Yeah, if ES pops, it's a wrap. I didn't even, that's I'm glad you mentioned that. I need to look above, see what's up here. Yeah, we still have this area up here that hasn't been backfilled yet. And then right here as well, possible area too. Yeah, I would definitely scale out, yeah. Oh, I missed it. All right, just blast off. I'm gonna try going with it here, guys, instead of fighting it. It's a lot like the Friday's price action here, how it just blasted up like that. So there goes ES, broke the high, but it didn't actually double topped. So there's our break-in structure there. All right, let's get, I'm gonna catch this SIR here. ES double top there. It's pretty much like SMC soup. I can't really, I'm trying to do two things at once. Let me measure it here. Not quite close enough, but it is really close to a double top. Okay, and then we even broke that strong low there too, so I'm gonna start scaling into this. I'll add more higher. There's a broadening formation there though. And we're still technically one time framing on the 1 minute. So there's redelivery complete there. I really don't want to see it push up any more above 80%. Smoked, bro. Yeah, it's a beautiful broadening formation there. ES did not participate. Yeah, it's got that target up at 726. I think that area is like that's that new week opening gap area. I believe. Let me look at it. Yeah, it's that new week opening gap hasn't been tapped into there. Right here. It's never been tapped back into, so I think that that'd be a good target for ES. Yeah, every day, bro. Every day, man. Always broad information. So there's an actual double top on ES. Like it's legitimate. That one's legitimate. Now there goes. It popped above it. I'm definitely going to look for the short here. Let me put the broad information lines on the chart here. It's like that. Something like that. Yeah, it could be like a run on pre-market, Eric. I get what you're saying. I think it's all about the redelivery, probably. We'll see, though. I'm probably just going to short ES when it taps into here. I think this is a really good area for it to tap into. So YM did redeliver there, pretty close. Not quite, though. I think it's just Nasdaq's just cooking. If I could have been more patient at the opening, maybe I could have caught the line. I need to study how to catch these longs that do this, because we're getting a really bullish, next couple months coming up. So I need to study how to catch these moves. Did it? Let's check out. Let's check it out. $10. Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, it did. Yeah. Well, kinda. Oh, the top of the previous Asia session. Yeah, pretty close to it. Yeah. Nasdaq still on time framing, just cooking. ES double topped at the Asia high there, near that Asia high there. Yeah, they are going opposite directions for a second there. Yeah, ES is still way lagging behind. It's still not anywhere near. Where should be? I'll probably try to long ES here on this pullback here. So I'm pretty sure that 276 is the target here. So it came back into this little range here. Pretty much right back to the opening there. See it redeliver into this doji here. I feel more comfortable with it. But it's like one tick away. That might have been close enough. Yeah, beautiful redelivery there on NASDAQ there. So then that's the opening price there. Yeah, if we can get it, if it can drop down into here and then, fuck, I'm gonna miss it. I know it's going up. I just don't like it there because I'm gonna have to risk down to there. It's just too much risk. It's gonna go up though. You guys see the new week opening gap I'm talking about, right? So this new week opening gap right here, see how it's never been tapped back into? Like these areas are notorious for it to come back into and like tap it from the backside, from the opposite side. So it's never came back and filled it in here. So if you just imagine that the gap is like this, so you still have this open area from here to here that needs to be redelivered to. Yeah, I should have just went long there, but it is what it is. Yeah, it didn't. It was close. Yeah, if it would have dropped down a little bit more, it's just the redelivery wasn't there, so it was close though. So we do have a new Kraken correlation there. Damn, YM was really close to redelivering there, just not quite. It's interesting how YM just does its own thing. It's kind of neat. All right, so we have redelivery complete there on YM. Half back to balance. Let's see what's below there though. There it is. All right, so I'm going to take this long here. Right back to the opening. Should be a really easy setup here. With only having to risk a point and a half. Very good. And I'll target that backfill of that new week opening gap. Hopefully YM doesn't keep pushing lower. That wouldn't be very good. So it's about a 5R trade. Still one time framing on the 15-second. No reason to do anything. Just let it cook. Yeah, it could, Eric. Yeah, no doubt. You know I'm all about that redelivery though, boy. Alright. Okay, so still one time framing, just gonna let it cook. No reason to do anything. It literally just one time framed up on a 15-second all the way up, so. Let's go. Still, we have a new high on NASDAQ and ES, which is very good. And that redelivery was pretty right there, right? If we would have got in early without waiting for the redelivery, we would have got fucked on that low time frame SIR right there. And that was your strong low right there. And it tapped into it, redelivered, and then... Alright, and then I'll scale out if we get a break of the one time framing here. There it is. Lock it in just in case some shenanigans going on or something. NASDAQ is just cooking. How do we catch this, dude? I was just a little bit early when I tried to get in. I think I should have waited for the broad information, huh? If I would have just waited for that broad information. Yeah, you warned me about it too, Eric. You're like, there's a broad information right there, bro. Yeah, I just took it anyways, though. Yeah. It is a science, bro. It really is. It's a repeatable process. And then we're open minded, right? We're not closed minded fucks that just ignore any of the everything. So I think we'll continue to grow as a community and come up with new concepts, add in other concepts because we're open minded. Like if we see something working, we're not gonna just like a scientist. Like you gotta treat it like a science. Like be open minded. Let the data and the proof tell us what to do. So you had 1, 2, 3 candles up. You got the redelivery right there. Nasdaq's looking a little tired though. It's really close to that gap there. Then a point. So there's the end of 3-minute one time framing on Nasdaq there. Coming, you got 3 pushes up. Let's see if the balance holds there. I'm gonna go back and investigate this gap. Make sure I had it drawn right. Yes, it's drawn right. Look at that. Look at that redelivery there, boys. Look at that. So you got 3 candles up. 1, 2, 3 up. What happens? Price redelivers. It's fucking. It's just what it does. Yeah. Let me go to the 3-minute. Check this out. Yeah, so literally 1 point away from target there. So we should get like a measured move on Nasdaq, I would think. Let me see where we're at for the for some data. Let me check this out real quick. Oops, that's not the right one. Yeah, there she goes. Bam, target hit there. Let's see if it's going to keep going here. Ooh, beautiful rejection there to the tick. So we're only 35% of the average daily range. So definitely Nasdaq and ES could go higher here. We'll have to see though. I kind of have a feeling that this might be it, but like Eric said, we have other targets higher. So let's see if it keeps going. Beautiful reversal off of that though. And they both reacted pretty bearish, especially Nasdaq here off of that. All right, so push through it a little bit. Now I'll flip short here. If it breaks that candle's low there, I'm just gonna flip the script. But it's still one time framing, so we just let it cook. Dynamic trade management, just let it cook. Because I'm telling you, I really believe that limit orders were created by brokers back in the old days, just for a way to limit people's upside. Because if you think about it from their position, if you can limit people's upside and make it so it's not unlimited, it's a good way to go about it. All right, so it's definitely reacting to this new week opening gap here. I'm gonna wait 21 seconds here, and then I'll cut this, flip short. We haven't had a cracking correlation on the lower time frame yet, I don't think. So, still one time framing though. All right, we'll see if I get punished here for not waiting, not being patient. Because it's still technically, until this closes here, it's still one time framing technically. All right, there's the end of one time framing on the fucking 32nd. NASDAQ just redelivered. I'm telling you, these new week opening gaps are good. Like the backfill, these are decent targets. So we really need to see NASDAQ break the low here. Still one time framing on the 32nd. Only on the 3 minute. There she goes. Yeah. Come on, NASDAQ. Come on. I'm tempted to short NASDAQ here. I like how it's rejecting that strong high there. All right, there's a strong low break. Yeah, we did. Yep, we did, Eric. That we did. Yes, sir. Yeah, hopefully they did. These new week opening gaps, price definitely interacts with them. And that you did. Alright, so beautiful reversal. So we predicted where price would push up to, where it would reverse to, guys. And then traded it there. And then from it, right? So to and fro. Like, no one does that. No one's doing that. They just don't do that. Did you catch that, Josh? Or did it work? That gold trade? Still waiting. Alright. Next strong low broken there, guys. Okay, so this is it. Like, what's going to happen here? Is it going to use this strong low here as support? We do have a cracking correlation. Yeah. NASDAQ took out the low. ES has not. Let's see what happens here. Nice rejection off that balance area there, that low time frame balance area. If ES can push up, if NQ can push up into here, like get me up into this balance area up here, I wouldn't mind shorting NASDAQ here. See if I can catch and move back to the opening. No one else did? Or because they don't understand what science is, or they don't understand what the price is doing. They have no fucking idea, bro. Like, they just don't. They're just all guessing. Alright, so there's a return to balance. This is a SIR here, but I don't think it's going to get up to the 80%. Because it doesn't need to. It only needs to redeliver to there. Alright, I'm gonna short it here, guys. I'm gonna have to put my stop up here, though. Above the balance area there. Right above, right at the strong high here. I don't like the cracking correlation, because that is a bullish signal. Yeah, I like the science, bro. I like it. It's a good way to look at it. All right, there's the redelivery rejection, phase 1 rejection. Is it going to do the phase 2, though? Really need to see ES start cooking down here. All right, there's the half back to balance. So remember, like I taught you guys on Saturday, it guarantees the rotation, which we got the rotation away from it. Now, if it's bullish, it's gonna keep going here. Come on, ES. We need ES to like help NASDAQ push it down here. All right, there we go. Voila, guys. There we go. All right, back to profit for the session. That one trade at the opening fucked me hard, dude. There we go, guys. Beautiful. I'm gonna scale out right there, lock it in. Because I'm not sure if it's still bullish. ES hasn't broke that strong low there yet. So until that happens, I got to be really careful here. Bam. Money in the bank. Shorty what she drank. There we go, guys. Voila. Hopefully you guys cooking. Wrap it up here in a minute. After this trade, voila. Who else predicts the reversals to the tick? Who? Nobody. Just us. Hey, let's go, Eric. Alright, still hasn't broke that strong low, though, yet. I like it. Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Fucking that. Alright, gotta be careful here, because ES still has not broke that strong low. It's like refusing to do it. So 50% retracements like right into this balance area right here. Is that what he said? Tyler trades? Well, he sucks. They suck, bro. They all say you can't make money during Asia session. They all like to say that bullshit too. But we know that's a fucking lie. Like, they can't. Last night I fucking murked the market at the Asia session. Alright, so there goes NASDAQ. There goes ES. Kind of like what I was afraid of. I'm gonna exit right there. And then that will probably wrap it up for me for the morning session here, guys. Yeah, because now we just broke that strong high. We still have a lot of possible upside that could happen. And it's been about 45 minutes, which you guys know what happens. We've seen the story over and over again. I keep trading, I give back everything I made. All the ICT traders are too patient, still analyzing. Yeah, no, they're waiting for liquidity, dude. That's their whole issue. Yeah, it would be nice if it was. Huh? Oh shit, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, it's the ADR that worries me because we still have a lot of range to go in the daily range to go up. This indicator here I found when I was making that video about Al Brooks. It's got this a fucking amazing this. Let me make it bigger so you guys can see it. It's got this amazing kind of like breakdown of the price action. It's really cool. I think I can make it bigger. Where's it at? Yeah, I don't know how to make it bigger, but I'll just zoom in here so you guys can see it. Yeah, so it's got the VIX on there. It's got the some information about the open, large gap, bar 1 equals 50% chance, high of day, low of day. Then it gives like a recommendation of what's likely to happen. Day type, OR 14%, trend from open, small opening range, small pullbacks, all A. I don't know what those stand for. 18 bar breakout up, 80% chance low a day holds by pullbacks. This is pretty sick, right? This is a really cool indicator. 35% fuel, 35% of ADR use, room for expansion, breakout can run. It's fucking super cool indicator. Al Brooks intraday context, HOD. Let me get you this in the link here. Is that it this morning? Yeah, this is it right here. Where's the link? There it is. Yeah, super cool indicator. Because Al Brooks has like that 18 bar strategy. He's got like a lot of good strategies for the opening, so I was kind of like checking out. And I want to make a video like his best 3 concepts. But he's got so many. He's got like a full book, so it's kind of hard to identify. So this is a SIR here. If Nasdaq doesn't pop here, perfect 80% retracement, cracking correlation. As soon as it stops one time frame, I'll take a crack at it. And I'll show you guys that I got the rules written down for his opening, couple of his strategies. I'll show them to you guys. Yeah, I definitely see what you're talking about. But if it stops one time frame, I'm not gonna. I gotta take it, bro. I take SIRs like this pretty much without hesitation anymore. I gotta do it. Because we know the stats play out, so. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, just murked him. Alright, there's almost one time frame, almost ended there, not quite. Could be a trap. Let's drop down and see what's cracking here. So that's a strong low. So even on the 15-second here, the market structure is still bullish. Yeah, we ain't even known yet, bro. Sometimes it feels like that though when it's one time framing through there. That's why if you wait for the one time framing, you got pretty good odds of it working out. Okay, so YM just redelivered. Let's check that out. Yeah, there goes Nasdaq, popped up off of that. Alright, so there's the end of one time framing, but it just went so fast. Like, fuck. Alright, so YM perfect rejection here. It's got to wait for it to stop one time framing. And then Nasdaq, as soon as it comes in this balance area, you got to be really careful. YM kept going. Alright, there it is on YM. Come on. Bust it. I'm going to front run that. It's a perfect rejection. Drop it like it's hot. And this should be minimal viable target. So that was this is a new SIR setting up on NASDAQ here. That's your strong low break. Uh-oh. I hope it doesn't just blast up. It might. There we go. How you like them apples? There you go, guys. You like that shit? How you like that shit? SIR for the fucking win. Fuck around and find out. Like, fuck with it, guys. Fuck with it. Like, you can't. Just cooked. Just cooked them, bro. If you don't know about the SIR, you're sleeping, bro. Nobody, bro. Just unstoppable, man. Alright, now I'm not going to give it back. I'm going to get out at one time framing. I'm not going to be greedy. So here's that target I was talking about earlier. It just reached it. So I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm gonna get out at one time framing, then at one time framing on a 30-second chart. And that's final. I gotta tell myself that shit. Yeah, I saw that, Eric. It could. That's a long ways away, man. But it could. All those shorts just got fucking smoked. So it even gave everyone a secondary chance to get in. It gave y'all like a second chance, like that strong low break, 70% retracement. It's my model. It's the model. And then this YM redelivery. You think it's a coincidence that YM redelivered at the exact time that NASDAQ was doing an SIR? It's not a coincidence. There are no coincidences in price. Alright, there's the end of one time framing on YM. I'm going to cut it like I said I would. NASDAQ still one time frame. Yeah, there just are no coincidences, man. And then we'll wrap it up. Wait for this to close here. Oh, YM, fuck you, YM. Fuck you, bro. NASDAQ still on time framing, no reason to do nothing. We got this little pretty balance area sitting down here, looking all nice and good. All y'all that canceled your fucking your membership, y'all are fucking not very bright, man. Nobody else is gonna go out of their way to try to teach you like I do. There's nobody. Alrighty, guys. It's a wrap. Let me answer any questions. If you guys got questions, shoot them. I gotta start scheduling these ahead of time. Hey, what up? Hey, appreciate that, goat. Not quite. Once I get over my greed issue and start locking in big days every single day, then you can goat me. It's a coming. Just got to get over my greed. Alright, this is like a really, fuck. Fire. For Regexios is pretty fire. Pre-delivery. Because then it has to rotate back down to 67 at least. What? Say what? Say what? I can't not take that, dude. That's my shit. Like, that's my invention right there. That's like me. This is what I invented, dude. I gotta take that, bro. If I don't take that redelivery, I ain't standing on business, dude. Like, I can't be like, redelivery is king, and then, yeah, exactly, and then not take the trade, right? But I feel you, bro. Stop trading, you're right. I've hit my max time. Been on here for about an hour. Casual 2K in 3 seconds. Yeah, for real. It was just too perfect, bro. It was too perfect. The rejection, everything about it was perfect, dude. It's exactly what I teach you all the time. Strong high, strong low break. That's another little bit higher time frame SIR. You know, and I went in with so many contracts because I knew I only had to risk like 6 points, and then I knew it had to come back down at least to like 68 to 63. So that was like I knew I'd at least get 10 points out of it, at the very least. I didn't expect it to drop that hard that fast, but redelivery's complete there. There's nowhere else for it to redeliver higher. Kind of like I was in your homework, I was talking about that, Josh, where you saw that really big candle. That was the same kind of situation. All right, so one time framing ended there. Luckily, I scale out. And then I'll go ahead and cut it, and I'm going to sign out of my account so I'm not tempted again. I've had so many monster days, redelivery all day. Yeah, it's just the way to go, man. All right, I'm going to sign out so I'm not tempted. Because I shouldn't be tempted, actually. That was the, make sure I didn't go over. That was the max I can make in the account anyway, so. All right, oh, I almost forgot. I need to do the giveaway for that Tradeify account. Let me do that real quick. Let me pull up my Gemini tool there, and we'll do that real quick. Yeah, if you guys don't have your alerts on, you missed it because I posted it in the announcements. I posted it, trying to get you guys to show my video a little love, and comment. I only think like 3 people did, but yeah, announcements right here, and then tagged everybody, and then also in the prop talk. Yeah, the video still ain't got no views. I think I need to like schedule them ahead of time or something. Oh, actually, a lot of you guys commented on it. It only had like 6 comments before, so cool. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Okay. Let me see. Let me get the link, and then I see if Jim and I can do this all without any of my help. In the space interviewing, I think I can. And Gemini is free for you guys. Like if you like, it's a really good AI. Even the free one's really good. Hey Gemini, I need to do a giveaway for my video on YouTube. The way that the people get into the giveaway is they have to comment on the video and tell me which one of the 6 prop firms is their favorite. Can you do me a favor if I give you the link? Can you grab all the people that commented their favorite prop firm out of the 6 that I talk about in the video and give me a list of the names? Here's the link. If not, I'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way, but we'll see. Oh, connecting to YouTube. Sick. Addressing the I probably can't do it. Can you build the tool to do that with Canvas? Oh, damn. NASDAQ went higher after that. That's crazy. And that's why you scale out. Right there. Oh, shit. Look at it coding. It's doing it. That's what's up. Never mind, dude. It's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. I don't have the API code. Can you go through the comments that I'm going to paste below, and anyone that commented their favorite prop firm, like named a prop firm, please gather their name and then give me the list of their names. Oops. There we go. Easy peasy. Now I can just take these names, and then we already have the giveaway picker created. in this other account, the free account. I need to pick some more winners. Just one. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's crazy. Out of all you guys, there's only. Let me double check that. That doesn't seem right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1. Hold on, bear with me, guys. I gotta make sure I get everybody. All right, I think that's everybody. It just said miss one person that was inside of a comment. This dude right here, he's like, you lost me because you said fail anyways. Like, people, like, everybody, if you're new to prop trading, you think you're just gonna like come in here and start just pumping out payouts without failing some evals, you're out of your mind. Because no matter what you do, you're gonna fail some. It's just the way it works. You might as well do it with a cheaper prop firm until you learn. Okay, there we go. But still, only 1, 2, 3, 4, like 15 and 16, you guys. Okay, so G Frank Star, you're the winner. Because I don't know who that is in the Discord, you're gonna have to email me, and then what I want you to do when you email me is just screenshot your YouTube. If you go to YouTube, I'll give you the the email. Yeah, if you just go to your YouTube and like click on your name and screenshot this so I can verify your username, because I've had people try to steal other people's shit before. And then let me give you the email. And then I'll send you the code. They just gave me codes to give out. And then I'm doing the Tradeify review. I'm going to work on it after we finish the stream. And then there'll be another giveaway. And then I still have like 9 more accounts to give out. So we'll do more giveaways in the coming days and week. Email. All right, so you, Frank Star, and then you got like, I don't know, like 12 hours to email me. And if you don't, then it just goes back into the pool. But email me at or DM me in the Discord, either or. But you probably have a better chance of getting a hold of me, and then send that screenshot of your YouTube, and then that way I can verify it to you. Hey, yeah, how you guys doing with the? You watched it 5 times. Super appreciate that, bro. Is the dude here? Is that you, Frank Peter? Is that you that won? I don't see any other Franks. Oh, it did hold a trend line. I see that, Eric. Yeah, that's savage. You gotta. No, it didn't. I wonder what gold's doing now. I bet gold's cooking now. Yeah, I hit the max profit for this account by actually 4,500 per day. And to lose just a little bit of money. There's your SIR on gold there. 54,500. Yeah, they were about perfect there. Did you? Yeah, and then I like these. I really like Tradeify's. If you look at Tradeify, their select accounts, which that's what they ask the codes for. They're actually not bad accounts, because the way they have it set up with the select ones. And my code for Tradeify is King. FYI, gets you their best discount. Yeah, so the reason that their accounts are pretty decent is because once you choose, oops, I don't know why I signed in, can't see anything. Because they select like the 50K, is because then you get to choose your path in the funded account, and there's no consistency rules. And if you choose the daily one, you get daily payouts of $1,000, which is pretty dope. Or you could choose 5 days and 3K. I think having the access to the daily payouts, but there's no consistency rules in the funded account, which I think is pretty dope. So yeah, It's kind of like a very limited, even if you compare it with Take Profit Trader, there's not like no comparison, like in reality, but, you know, with the code King, it's like $66. So it's a little bit cheaper, but you still get the no consistency in the funded account, which hopefully you guys understand by now. That's the killer of your guys' success. The data clearly shows it. Consistency rules. What the fuck did I do with it? Yeah, but I talk about in this video right here. Trailing drawdown is up. Yeah, consistency rules are what's going to fuck you. You're in payout restrictions. The trailing drawdown is really not the issue. You know, these two together will limit your chances of success much more than a trailing drawdown will. So, yeah, that's why I like these, the TradeFi accounts. No consistency. And then if the trailing drawdown bugs you, it gives you a chance to put a K a day isn't a bad way to... that dude is so ugly, man. He's such a goober. With his ponytail, man. You gotta stop with that, bro. It made me laugh looking at his face. Alright, I'm out of here, guys. I'll see you guys in the charts. And, yep. Why some prop accounts are expensive and some are cheap. Like, because of there's a big difference, right? So if you look at, like this, there's no payouts from day one. No consistency rules, and it's like $60, right? So $66, and then no activation fee. Pretty simple, right? But then you go to like, it's pretty easy to get a payout in the funded account, but you go to Apex and you try to get a payout. It's not that easy. They have consistency rules, payout restrictions. You can't get a payout on day one. So you kind of pay for the better account, right? That's the difference. But you're going to fail a lot of evals until you learn how to, like... Because let's face it, when you're a new trader, you don't really have a strategy, or you may know of a strategy, but you haven't put in the time in the charts to really learn how to trade it and execute it. And you don't have any discipline yet. You don't really know yourself yet. So you're going to fail. Like quite a few evaluations until you figure all this shit out. I would say it's somewhere around the number 50 or so, but that seems to like upset new traders. So if you're new and that number upsets you, it's just the reality of it. Sorry guys, I don't mean to like burst your bubble, but that's just what's up. If you do it before that, cool, but I would say 25 to 50 evaluations, somewhere around there, until you figure your shit out. If you learn from your mistakes and like follow my scaling out and you just do what I tell you, you can fast track that, of course, but most of you aren't going to do that at first. You're going to have to go through your own path and figure it out on your own, unfortunately. But yeah, if you look here with the funded account, it's not great, right? You got consistency rules, you got end-of-day drawdown, you got the intraday trail drawdown type that they got from fucking Lucid. Lucid invented it and then they stole it. Yeah, so it's actually very hard to get a payout with Apex because they make it hard. So, but you pay for that, right? You pay an extra $40 with Tradeify, or an extra 60 with Take Profit Trader to get the payouts, no consistency, and then you pay that extra $40 with Take Profit Trader to be able to withdraw like 10K a day instead of 1K. So you kind of pay for what you get. That's a good question though, but there's a clear difference between accounts and the quality behind them. A lot of people only look at the eval because, especially as new traders, you're focused on the evaluation phase because that's where you're stuck. And I get it. I used to do that too. And then once you start getting passing them, your focus is going to be on the, like, what happens in the funded account? What are the rules? What are the restrictions? And then that's where consistency and payout restrictions really matter. Like days needed, especially days needed. I would say that stops a lot of traders because I don't know how many accounts I've had with Apex where I've like made big money, you know, like 20, 30K, and then I needed to trade for another 5-6 days and then ended up fucking it up as a new trader. But if you had an account with like Take Profit Trader or anyone that has the no consistency and payouts on the day one, you can fucking you're done, right? Like you really just need one good day. Like this morning, you could have got a payout. Like it's not, you know. Hopefully that makes sense. On your Asia strategy, do you have a fair value gap form? Last week it just hit the forward close. I don't use that anymore. The fair value gap entry on the Asia session turn. Yeah, I don't use that anymore. Just a touch and a good bounce away from it would work. And then when you're doing that, make sure you use, like last night we had an Asia session turn. Like there it is. There's your 4 p.m. price. And bust above it, get a retracement, and then take it. Yeah, so I would use. That's a good question. Like how, like an entry model for it. I would say go with like a low time frame SIR, like I did. We busted above the 4 p.m. price there, and then I just took this retracement right there. Do I have, oh, are there? Nice. Let's go. Do you have any recording for consistency rules? What do you mean by that? Like a breakdown of how they work? Oh, okay. So like a consistency rule is like, let's say, like Apex. I actually have a really cool notebook LLM set up for you guys with Apex. That will answer any of the questions, which would probably break it down better than I can. Because I made that Apex video, that really in-depth one. Can you please explain how consistency works with the Apex account? Yeah, put every single piece of information they have into this because it's really confusing. The rules are super confusing. I think they got rid of the consistency rule. I think they got rid of it, but they added payout restrictions, which is the same thing. Let me go. They just limited how much you can withdraw in total, which is a consistency rule. That's all the consistency rule does, is limit your profits. So like if you look at the difference between accounts, right? Like you have take profit trader, unlimited upside. Your upside is unlimited, kind of like an options trade. It's unlimited. Like you risk the money you pay, and your reward is unlimited, right? Apex, your reward is limited. Like the most you can make is like $6,000 per account. Like you're maxed out. And then you have like Tradeify, you're limited $1,000 per day, or 3,000 or whatever it is. And then pretty much every prop firm has some kind of limitation on profits, except for Trade Day and Take Profit Trader. But you pay for that in the evaluation. You pay for that by paying a lot more for the valuation. Okay, so they have a 50% consistency rule. So that means, yeah, so it was right. Okay, so once you're in the funded account, and the valuation, you don't gotta worry about it, there is none. No single day can be 50% of, or 50% or more of the total profit you have earned since your last approved payout. So, like if you look at their max payouts, yeah, and they even put a minimum daily profit here. So you have to trade for 5 days, and then you have to hit a minimum daily profit target. These really matter. Like these like this little silly rule may seem like it's not gonna like limit your success, but it does, guys. Like it messes with your head. This is like, in my opinion, worse than a trailing drawdown any day. Yeah, so let's say you trade for, let's say you trade for 5 days, right? And then you have, what is I think it's 1,200, right? Let me figure out the math on it. I forgot how much the max payouts are. Yeah, so when they essentially took Lucid's game plan and applied it, it killed the $1 million payouts with Apex. The cool thing about Apex before the change was that you had this chance to, like, if you got 20 accounts and you traded them, and you were able to trade them for a couple months, 4 months or whatever it is, then you get past the capped payouts, and then you get this like chance to get like a huge payout with your 20 accounts. But they killed that. That $1 million dream is gone. Yeah, you 6 payouts per account. So minimum $500 payout. So let's say you had you wanted to hit just the minimum $500 payout. No single day could be more than $251, $250. So you would have to make sure you split up your profits. Like that's all it means, is like you can't have one day that's 50% or more of your profits. But 50% consistency isn't bad, but it also, if you look here, if you're trying to hit a $500 trading, day, you essentially have to, split up into more days. But when these companies have like a 30 and 20% consistency, which a lot of companies do, that means no single day can be more than 20% of your profit, which that's fucking kind of wild. It's just a way to limit your profits. It stops you from that 80-20 phenomenon is super real, guys. Like, it's legitimate. If you ask people that are getting big payouts, like one day is probably most of the profits. And because of the 80-20, like 20% of your days is going to be 80% of your profits. And the prop firms know this. They understand math and statistics and like these things that exist. And then consistency stops that from happening. You can't have a big breakout day, which is how most profitable traders make money. But yeah, that's how it works. It's not too bad. 50% isn't horrible. But you pay $20 for that. No, it's not a dumb question. What about losing days? It's not a dumb question. Their shit's complicated, dude. I had to use the AI to make the video, so you have to have 5 winning days in a row. Or not in a row, but you have to have 5 winning days total to get a payout. And they have to have a minimum profit per day, which doesn't seem like a big deal, but it definitely makes it's just another thing. Everything they put in your way of a payout is gonna decrease your chance of success. And if you understand that that's how these prop firms operate, is that they use rules to make sure a certain percentage of us fail, then you got to understand rules are bad, and each rule is going to statistically hurt your chances of getting a payout. And some are worse than others for different people. Everyone's different. But you pay a lot less. Like, it's $20, right, for an evaluation, and then you get it's like Bullnox and Apex are the way to go if you're new, because you're gonna save thousands of dollars learning. Like thousands, and you can still get a payout. It's like you still have the upside, but without spending $100 per evaluation. Like, you can fail 5 Apex or Bullnox accounts to every one account. That's you get a lot more chances at figuring this out. Like, if I had to go back and didn't find Bullnox, and I was having to pay, the $100 per evaluation, I probably wouldn't have made it, dude, to be honest with you, because I failed a lot. Like, I had no one to learn from. There was nobody really doing it yet. So there was nobody for me, like, to help me fast track it, like give me like a game plan, like a way to beat trailing drawdown. So I had to figure it out on my own. And I was really stubborn, degenerate with it, and failed a lot. So I don't think if I had to pay $100, I probably wouldn't have had the chances. All right. Any other questions, guys? Boom, that SIR right there printed. The little one printed too. Did you catch that, Josh? That means every day you have to have a minimum $100. I think it's $150, I think. Let me go back and see what it was. What are the minimum profits per day needed to get a payout? Yeah, and then I'll give you this, and you can come into this chat and ask it anything you want. I have it open to everybody, so yeah, you can come in here and try it out. And then you can ask it whatever you want. Yeah, so 50K account, you need a minimum daily profit of $250. You need 5 qualifying days. Which isn't too bad, right? Like they're pretty much just setting out a layout of like, okay, you should aim for $250 per day, and then you can get a payout, which that would be $1,250. Yeah, he's still holding. Nice, bro. Nice. Is there YouTube questions? All right, let me check it out. Good looking out, Eric. Oh, what's up, guys? What's cracking? Yeah, I've been giving out. I gave out like 10 accounts last week, yo, and I gave out one this week. So if you're in my community, I hook it up. How has end of day drift been working? Pretty well. I haven't. I traded it yesterday and caught a really nice trade. I have the video. If you want to check it out. I caught it on gold. It works really well. The end of day drift works really well on gold too. FYI. Yeah, so right here I I made like 2K trading it yesterday. Yeah, so it still works. Maybe are you using shit, I'm having my brain just shut down on me. Are you using ES and NQ to identify if you should take the trade or not? Obviously, you can't do that with gold, but if you look at yesterday. So you go to the 2-minute chart. On both ES and NQ, you got to make sure you do that. If you're just taking it on NQ and not looking at ES, that's not my setup. It's something totally different. It's not the end of day drift. Don't know what that is, but that's this is not the setup. The setup's to make sure that they do it together, because otherwise you have a Kraken correlation, and you don't want to be taking a trade with the Kraken correlation with it. Which you should put that on any trade, right? You should, if you want to, you don't want to see a crack. If you're going long, you don't want to see like. I'll explain to you as it comes here. All right, so we're going to the 4 p.m. Let's grab this thing to do. It's a lot easier to do it with this. All right, so there's your 4 p.m. candle right there. So then as it closes, put a line on there. And then I put a red one on the top, a green one on the, I put a green one on the top for going long, and a red one on the bottom. Hey, get up there. I need to make a new video about this. I haven't made a video about it in a long time. Okay. And then you simply wait for both of them to bust the line, like they got to break it. I think ES breaks it first. Yeah, like right there. And then go short right there. Target 20 points from the break. I guess it didn't quite hit 20 points. It's really close, like 17. Yeah, I still made plenty of money off of it. It's just scale out. Yeah. Yeah, I exited right there. Yeah, so you would have got like 10 points out of it. But then on gold, gold was a really decent one on it. Yeah, there's your 4 p.m. candle right there on gold. And then I look at like 3 points on gold is what I usually target. Yeah, it hit like 3.7. Yeah, I think some. Let's look at the day before that. Let's see what it did. Yeah, beautiful end of day drift here. You had like a huge one. Like a one time framed the whole time. So break right there, stay in until one time framing ends. No, not quite. Right there it ends. So about 33 points. Yeah, so I think maybe you're just not using the both the assets. That would probably be my guess without talking to you. Yeah, and this one was probably a fail. And it doesn't work every day, right? It actually is a weird strategy. It goes on like really long streaks of working really well, and then it will go on like streaks of where it evens back out, as we've seen. Like you'll go with like for 2 weeks where it doesn't take an L, and then is it that candle? Yeah, it's that one. Actually, that didn't trigger at all. That's the 4 p.m. candle. Is that big ass candle right there? It didn't trigger at all. So just keep that in mind. Like you'll have like where work, but then the stats got to even out, like right. So it's not 100%. So you'll have times where it works really well, and then you'll go through stages where it's not going to because the stats got to even out. Yeah, and this one was an L. Yeah, you took a loss on that one. They both triggered up the upside. But then if you had taken the downside, you could have caught it back, but I don't know. I usually don't try again. Yeah, you could have made some and then some. That's it dropped down another 129 points. All right, any other questions, guys? And if you guys are working on the Risk to Riches course, this is your chance to ask questions about stuff, and I'll oh yeah, let me thank you for reminding me. And then if you guys want to join the VIP where we do this every single fucking day, you can do that. I'll give you guys the link. I guarantee there's no one out there that is going to put as much time and effort as trying to help you succeed as I will. Like I guarantee that. Like I don't know anyone else that's that will go as far as out of their way, because I actually enjoy teaching and I actually genuinely want to help you guys. Ooh, that is true. That's actually good reasons. That's actually true. I didn't think about that. That's actually, I'm gonna put that on my list to do, bro. That's a really good idea. DM Gary and put RR into notebook. At some point, I'm gonna need to I'm gonna redo the Risk to Riches class. I don't know when, but at some point here in the next couple months. Once I feel like there's enough of you guys that are down, enough new people in the space that are gonna stick around for a while. Have you seen it too often where the end of the day drift price starts moving in a direction, retraces back into the 2-minute range, then goes back? Yeah, all the time, like pretty much every time, bro. You notice that too, Eric? Yeah, it does that every time, just about. Usually I just stay in as long as I usually put my stop at the 50%. But even sometimes I get stopped out. It depends on, it's really about the 4 p.m. candle, as long as it's not huge. And then I don't trade it straight up like the end of the day drip, bro, either most of the time. Most of the time I'm using redelivery to kind of fast track it, front run it a little bit. Like you can see here, it was trying to redeliver into that doji, because yesterday was like that weird day when it was redelivering to like 15-second balance areas. So I was like, okay, it's probably gonna redeliver into this doji here and then pop up, which is exactly what happened. So I front ran it, knowing that that's what it was trying to do. It's a SIR right here. On NASDAQ, but not ES. ES never broke a strong. ES has like really good market structure today. Beautiful redelivery on NASDAQ there too. Right at the reversal time. Probably, it might come back down into here, guys. I would watch for that. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So here's my Tradeify account. Okay. Did you give me access to the indicator? Is it this one right here? Let me get rid of all the zone stuff so I can keep my chart. There we go. Ruh-roh. Yeah, I'm down. Okay, so you keep the gray zones on your chart though? Strong high, strong low zones, show center line. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, so you got the strong low right there. Yeah, it worked right here. Worked very well. Strong low. Yeah, I would say if there's a way to like turn off like the past ones, is I'm sure you maybe already did it. Yeah, we're gonna have to get on a voice call where I can hear you. Yeah, Eric, are you still here? When do you want to do this? We should do that. That would be really good. I'm down to do that. When you free, Eric? You're free all the time. What do you mean? I already know that. Got that living that good life type shit, no job. Yeah, for sure. I'm totally down. Well, let's do it in like 2 hours. You guys cool with that? Let my mind refresh a little bit from after stream. Alright, let's do it. Alright, guys, I will see you guys. The VIP is all scheduled, guys, so you just go to the server events. It's all scheduled here, guys. So if you want to know when the next stream is, it's tomorrow at 4:30. Alright, peace out, guys.